long time ago in the galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. My name is Matt, aka Road Jedi 88. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and let's continue. May the Fourth be with us. Chapter 2, Lowlives in High Places, Entertainment District, situated in the heart of the galaxy. Coruscant is the gleaming jewel of the Republic. Immense skyscrapers stretch high into the atmosphere and down deep into the shadows. Beneath the shimmering surface is a haze of artificial lights and hologram, promising entertainment catering to a myriad of alien species and the full spectrum of morality.
Gloom works out of a warehouse.
So right off the bat, we have 6 bounties that are actually really close by. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off the ledge from the left of my ship. I'm gonna tag this girl. She's a Twi'lek. They're from the planet Ryloth. Wanted alive, Binka Fibuna, 3,500 credits, 0 dead. Species Twi'lek, which is planet Ryloth, which is actually just right next to Tatooine, outside of the Hut of Space, in the Outer Rim territory. Female, agent of the so-called Freedom Convoy, deep spaceport along core trade routes. Brief, escape from domestic service on Nal Hutta, Kappa the Hutt. So we're gonna mark her, tie her up, and capture her. We have another bounty just right to our left in this little cantina. It's a human. Wanted alive, Jackie Vargas, 3,000 credits, human, female, organized crime, syndicate, nightclub owner, Krambalut, the Doug, which is what Sebulba was. Last known location, Galactic Core. Brief, subject is a known informant in contact for various criminal elements. Originator Republic's security force. So we're going to tag her, tie her up, and capture her. We go back outside. And down the way, we have a Bith. They're the same alien species that were in the Mos Eisley Cantina, playing the band music, just right over here. 2,000 credits alive, 1,000 credits dead. Bith male, Coruscant nightclub performers, last known location, Coruscant. Brief, out of work musician, default on a generous loan from Hognerf Mostries, and I got some bad lighting right there. But nonetheless, we're going to mark him and tie him up. Now, I want to skip a whole building situation and just jetpack up. I think they wanted us to take a ramp, but I got a jetpack last chapter. Screw that. I want to go ahead and jetpack on up to the next tier. And we have another alien species, one that I'm kind of unfamiliar with, but we do see him in Jabba the Hutt's palace. Goes by the name, he's an Ishitib, There is a species of this in Jabba the Hutt's Palace of Return of the Jedi. We do kind of see it as a sideline character. If you read Tales of Jabba's Palace, I believe there is a documentary testimony from a species of this particular species as one of the witnesses to the event. Mart Ringet, that lighting's throwing me off. 3,000 credits alive, 1,500 credits dead. Male, none affiliates, none. Last known location, Coruscant. Brief, subject wanted in connection with the theft of precious jewels belonging to Sulistan dignitaries visiting Dantooine, Republic Security Force. So we're going to mark him, and we got to make our way over here. But from this point on, we're going to start having people shooting at us as we get closer to our primary bounty. Try to watch out for civilians. And they can be a little tougher to do, given this crowd. Now from here, there's a door behind us. I want to go up the ramps and into this door, upper section. We're going to go into this cantina. There is I believe a human, male, Hojo Hitiwa, 3,000 credits alive, 0 dead. Human male Stu Himfawar, that's the known affiliate. Last known location, Coruscant Entertainment District. Briefed suspected of trafficking illicit contraband in core systems. It sounds like we're getting close to some of that death stick drug dealing possibilities. Originator, Senate Bureau of Intelligence. So let's mark him, tie him up, and capture him. Now let's go back out to where we picked up our last bounty. We're going to run back out here. Like I said, we're going to have the guys trying to shoot at us. From here, we got another bounty up ahead. There's another human, but he's got some companions with him there, so we gotta watch out for those guys. Watch out for the civilians if possible. Try to do your best. Okay, couldn't get a good mark on this guy a moment ago. It looks related to that last guy. So we have Stu Himfawar. Yep, that last guy, they said his known affiliates was with Ojo Hitiwa. Well, we just captured him, so I guess maybe they can't be brothers, but they sure look closely related. 3,000 credits alive, 0 dead. Species human, sex male. Galactic core. Brief suspected of trafficking illicit contraband in core system. Originator, Senate Bureau of Intelligence. So we're going to capture him, tie him up, and capture him. Sorry about that. Alright, so from this last guy, we're going to jet across from over here. Get our next safe one. Now there's a bunch of guys, again, trying to kill us. Take them out. But watch out for civilians. If they drop any health, grab it. You might need it. Alright, this little building here, we're going to go down the middle. There's another bounty down below. We're going to work our way down. Now, I was trying to take my time because sometimes you can kind of see him over the edge, and I might have seen him, I just didn't realize it. There he is, right there. Mark him. Alright, it is Rukiba Ahid or Hald, worth 2,000 credits, alive, 0 dead. Human male, related to Hoja Hitiwa and Stu Himfawar, 2 of which we have in our back pockets right now. Last known location, Coruscant. Brief, suspected of trafficking illicit contraband in core systems. Senate Bureau of Intelligence. And they kind of marked him whenever we accidentally bumped into him, which is interesting, but still wanted to get that info on this guy, the 411. So, from here, we're going to go down to the next checkpoint. I was trying to figure out where I was going, but I knew there was a bounty down at the end here. It was always memorable to me for some reason. Reese Endor. Now, we're not going to capture him just immediately yet, because we got two other bounties kind of behind us, and our storyline path is in his direction, but we can go ahead and mark him. This is Reese Endor, wanted 2,000 credits alive, 1,250 dead, human male, Jarvis Gloom. I know that name Jarvis sounds familiar, and I'm not talking about Marvel. Like, somewhere in the Star Wars story, that name does sound familiar, and I can't for the life of me remember where it sounded familiar. Maybe Marvel is screwing me up, and I just don't know it. But last known location, Coruscant Entertainment District. Brief known domestic dealer, maybe armed originator. Coruscant Police. So we're going to go ahead and mark them, but we're not quite ready to capture them just yet, because when we go in that direction, we're already upsetting a lot of people right now, but our primary bounty is in his direction, and I like to try to just kind of keep close to that guy as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and mark them, but like I said, we got two other bounties kind of behind us, and I kind of forgot one of them was right there next to me just now, but I'll be back in this direction in a second. We're gonna go all the way to the far back of this lower area that we just came down to. There is an alien species similar to the co-pilot that Lando had in Return of the Jedi when they were going out to the second Death Star. This guy. His name is Min Rumba. The guy that was co-piloting for Lando, his name was Nin Num. Assuming I'm even pronouncing that correctly, because it was a weird ass spelling. But Nin Num. And this guy is Min Rumba, or Rumba. Yeah, I live in Texas, right next door to Mexico. It's kind of hard not to be influenced by some of the Spanish speaking. Alive, 4,000 credits. Dead, 2,000 credits. Species, Solistan, which is from the planet Solistar. Sex, male. Black market, precious mineral dealers. Last known location, Coruscant. Brief, former miner wanted for stealing precious gems and selling them on the side. Originator, Sora Sub Corporation. So, we're going to mark them and capture them, but watch out for the guy, that guy that's to my left there. He's trying to shoot at us. So, yeah. Stop, drop, and roll. So I'm going to work my way back to where I was a second ago. Grab that guy's health, because kind of confused. He was pot shotting me. I'm gonna make my way back. All right. Now to my left, there should be another bounty, but I kind of was determined to get this Reese Endor. Like I said, I kept kind of forgetting about the other bounty that we just passed. But I'll get them here in a second. But like I said, we crossed into this area and all hell breaks loose. So, doing the best you can to watch out for the civilians within the crossfire. I'm gonna try to shut these guys up. And now I'm gonna go back and get the guy I kept forgetting about. He's right up in here. I got people getting in the way of my hood. My finger kept slipping on the on the controller. Okay, so it is Carsoon Nepto. 3,000 credits, 1,500 dead, 3,000 alive. He is a Kajensa Nikto, and I am highly unfamiliar with that species. I know we kind of see them in sidelines in the films, but that's going to be the case for a lot of aliens, to be fair. Sex, male, known affiliates, ex-convict, organized crime syndicate, last known location, Khorasan Entertainment District. Brief subject: has many ties to galactic organized crime, armed and dangerous. Originator, Republic Security Force. So we're going to mark them, tie them up, and capture them. Now we're going to return to our primary pursuit. Go chasing after our primary bounty. Again, we got the Wild West going on here in Coruscant. A little OK Corral crap. Alright, so we're going to head towards this big building over in this direction.
That's him, Django.
There's Jarvis.
Remember, if you're
He's going to try to lose us.
You won't find out who...
So we return back, we show up in this room. There was really no cutscene. I guess it was like a mid-level loading deal. I kind of forgot they did that in the later chapters. So after you kill off the two guys that are trying to protect this Jarvis, we can go ahead and mark them. Jarvis Gloom. You know what? He was the one that I was marking a second ago. That other guy. Dang it. Well, if y'all want to get the information on the other guy, we can probably rewind and look at that one. But I'll let y'all do that. And honestly, I might have been looking at this guy and targeted the guy behind him, the one I was mainly going for. He might have just simply been in the way of my HUD, and I didn't realize. I was like 2 bounties in a row lined up to each other. Correction, and I'm pausing the video because 2 things. One, we did read that last bounty correctly, so ignore that little bit of commentary there. What I realized I was reading, Jarvis's name showed up as the known affiliates, not the suspect. We did read the correct suspect out. Secondly, as I'm editing this, I'm realizing my commentation is like seconds past, or like is lapping seconds behind what's happening in the video. I am about to get a new capture card to try to help me correct this editing problem that I keep running into. It's been a little bit of a growing process. I do apologize for the choppiness in the video and the editing. Bear with me. Within the next week, I should have a new capture card, and I should be having smoother edits. So, yeah, you're hearing the commentation, but it's like it's not caught up with what's happening in the video. And I'm acknowledging this, and it's a chunk of it is not even on my end. It's however the compilation played out. Whenever I compiled the 30-second video uploads from the Switch and over to the upstream, and then over to my hardware. And then when I edited it and then, put them together, compiled them together, and then did the computation afterwards, it's just the way it's playing out in the end. And a lot of that with the limited resources I'm working with, it's screwing me up just a little bit on that. But like I said, here in the next week, I'm getting some new software and equipment so I can correct this little issue that I've been having in my video upstreamings. I do apologize. I appreciate the understanding and the. Still, all the more I appreciate the support nonetheless. I'm going to continue the video just so we can keep it going. Information. He's a death stick dealer. Kind of like the guy that Obi-Wan had to tell to go home and rethink his life. So, for all we know, it could have been this guy. He has easy access to a grill, well, we got to cut through it. And work our way down. We're too cool for ramps. I'm kidding. A little bit, some more of this OK Corral business going on here. Take out all we can. Work our way up to the top. There's gonna be some more bounties and our gold feather token up in this area.
It's way no, it's not. It's literally not.
Grab the checkpoint in case something happens. Now I'm gonna go and ignore Jarvis just for a little bit for now. I'm going after the gold feather token first.
About to get some news.
So I'm kind of following along these upper ledges along the building. And there is our gold feather token.
Yeah, it has been.
And I'm still going to ignore Jarvis just for a little bit. Because there's a lot of shooting going on. A couple bounties that we could be tagging without having to worry about this guy. Because he's actually kind of running in the wrong direction right now. So, knowing the path that Jarvis was intending to take, if you want to go and follow him to get him to go in the direction of this route, you can. You know, because we're all headed this direction. For some reason, I just decided to ignore him. But there is another one of those species I'm familiar about. Dead or alive, Hengok, for 4,000 credits alive or 2,000 credits dead. It's a lot of bad lighting. Well, we know the alien species. Looks like space pirates. He's a known affiliated with space pirates. Last known location: Coruscant. Brief. Wanted, dead or alive for piracy against commerce and guild or commerce guild transports. Okay, so commerce guild is wanting him. So we'll mark him and we'll work our way to him. We got a freaking OK Corral Wild West shootout going on here. There are a couple more bounties. One of them is going to be in the midst of shooting at you. In fact, this Hangok, I think, is one of them. But there are two other bounties, and both the other two shouldn't be shooting at you.
It literally is not.
Yeah, I'm just brutal. That's what they get for shooting at me. They don't even know me. I'm just gonna. From here, we are gonna go down a ways because I know there's more bounties out here. Darren Mogley. Wanted alive for 3,000 credits or 1,500 dead. Human male, arms dealer, smuggler. Last known location, Coruscant Entertainment District. Subject wanted in connection with hijacking of a large shipment of Republic small arms and artillery. En route to Solist. I called it Solist there earlier. Solist. Originator, Republic Security Force. So let's tag him and capture him. We got another bounty along the way.
If you go waving your blasters around in there, you can make more enemies than even you can handle.
Doesn't look like we have much of an option on that. And we got a guy charging up at us. Was he? Wanted dead or alive. Bardak. He is a Klatunian. We captured one of those in a previous chapter already. From Klatooine. Alive, 3,000 credits, 1,500 dead. Male, Klatooinian street gangs, Coruscant. Brief suspected of trafficking. Narcotics. Okay, that's what that was saying. That lighting was throwing me off. Trafficking narcotics, core systems, in core systems. Republic Security Force. So yeah, let's put a stop to that. We don't need your drugs in our home. Kids always say no to drugs. Come around the side here. And that's why I was going ahead and grabbing the check marks in case something like that happens. So I'm going to go back, but we're killing off a chunk of these guys. So when we come back with our primary, when we're chasing our primary bounty destruction, a lot of these guys are going to be out of the equation. So I kind of forgot about these. Like I said, it's been like over 10 years since I've last played this game. But it's like a little enhancement for the level or for the moment. It's not. It's a temporary thing. There's 2 bounties in here, but I only marked on one before I went back for Jervis, because we're nearing the end now.
Frequents a casino above the nightclub. It's members
Kip
only.
Bunya.
You might be able to persuade the
Kip Bunya, 2,000 credits, 2,000 credits alive, 1,000 credits dead. Human male narcotic smugglers data slicer, galactic core. Subject extremely hateful and unruly. It was pretty easy for us to approach, but okay. Compared to the guys outside the cantina, those guys were hateful and unruly, with a lot of civilians around. Also known as the Kip. Uruk the Hut is, who's wanting him. So, we're gonna capture him. Now, there is one other bounty in this cantina, but, and we could go ahead and get him, but I want to go ahead and get Jervis and run this way. So, we're gonna go back to where we left him, because technically we're supposed to be chasing him. I was actually hoping the cantina would have given us our cutscene that we needed in there, even if we were ahead of them, but apparently they want Jervis in there before us. Picky, picky, picky. So we're backtracking back to Jervis. If you had him tagged, you kind of know where to go to find him, because it's marked on your HUD. Oh, you got friends. That's cute. I don't need any friends to get you. Go for the fire department. They won't help you. Alright, we're gonna come chase after Jervis now.
They won't help you. Oh, fire department, they won't help you.
Let's come around here. Touch the vent. Yeah, funny it opened for us before Jervis went through. Once he went through, so we gotta cut it. Just keep following the little weasel. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could go ahead and tag him. Or, I mean, capture him, but apparently we can't capture him until the end.
I'm looking for someone.
Came to the right.
Alright, now, so within a split scene difference, I imagine you're noticing couple change ups here, like my health. The reason why a second ago in my commentary I reacted to the reading of this guy's info the way I did, is because I did my commentation after I did the gameplay, and of course, you know, when you see me like in other games like Doom or whatever, I can get kind of caught up in the moment. Because the reason why I say read the info, because they've had us captured everyone alive so far. I captured this guy alive, so I had to replay the level and come back. So this is me just now coming back. The split scene change up that you're seeing from a second ago, or a few seconds ago, where my health was better than this and whatnot. Anyways, now I'm gonna kill him and finish the level. Got a mark, and I'm gonna shoot him up. You can't shoot him from here. I mean, you try to do manual targeting, but there we go. We got 4,000 credits on him, which is a different approach than anyone else. And going forward in the game, keep this in mind. So now we gotta get to Jervis. Yeah, I know. And believe me, it's not hard to have a huge blowout with civilians in the way and hopefully not shoot them. Not easy, I mean. Step up on the elevator. I'm looking at my health and wondering if there's any health around that I can go grab. Because of that, I saw him coming. But there's that checkpoint right outside the cantina. Or right outside the bar. So it's not like I lost ground. If anything, those guys killing me kind of did me a favor. I mean, we're at the tail end of the level, but I'm just lucky I didn't have a showdown fight with like a boss battle. But there's Jervis. We're gonna rope him up. If you haven't tagged him, go ahead and tag him. But rope him up. So, there was a total of secondary bounties, 14 of them captured, because one of them had to be killed. So I did do a quick recheck, and it is accurate. We captured 14. We got 15 bounties. 14 of them we captured. One of them we had to kill. So it is accurate according to my select level checking. They're all there. They're all complete. Subscribe to the video, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and may the force be with you.